I want to not, I want to quit and run away and never record an episode ever again. And for you to forget what my face looks like, I want to hide and I just want to give up. Um but on the good side of things, yeah, nothing. Well, positive on the positive side, I got nothing for you. Oh, but that what? No. Life is full of dread. Okay. No, there is a positive. I got this really cheap bottle of wine, Cherry Blossom Pinot Noir. I'm a Pinot Noir girl, okay? I had it yesterday. Maybe with company, but because I wouldn't drink all that on my own. It was with company. Cuz I don't drink alone. That's so like sad and depressing. That's so depressing. I would never do. I am sick too. Yeah, I have the sniffies. I have my voice was gone for a 1 week. And that's 7 days for you freaks that don't know what a week is. I love humiliating people. So we're going to be this is unhinged, man. We're just going to be having one of these today because I'm tired of the world and the bullshit that comes with it. Welcome to episode 3 of the Christiane Blah Blah Show. Welcome to the Christiane Blah Blah Show. My name is Christiane and this is my show. I fucking hate myself. I hate that I fucking say that. And I looked at myself in the mirror just now and I just really wanted to punch the fucking mirror and I was like, I understand male rage. I really do. I just wanted to sock her in the fucking nose. Cheers. Anyway, I guess there is one bright side to it. Okay, I did post. I got myself a little bouquet of hyacinths this weekend. I got it for myself because I love myself. This episode is going to be so edited. I can feel it in my bones, and so short because I'm fucking pissy. I'm so angry. It's just why? Hello? Hey. Why'd you do I've been languishing. Let's talk about wait, hold on. Let me finish my hyacinth story. I got myself a little bouquet of hyacinths because I think they're my favorite flowers. Someone in my life asked me what my favorite flower was, and I didn't have the answer, and I felt like a fucking idiot. I was like, "What, girl? When a man is asking you what your favorite flower is, and you're like, I don't know, you fucking dumb bitch." Oh my god, I was so I didn't have a fucking answer. Have an answer, girl. I, I can't play these games anymore and be like, I don't know. Bitch, you do know. The thing is, like, I do know. I do. But anyway, I then told this individual Hyacinth. So now he knows. But I bought myself a bouquet. And I posted it on my Instagram stories because I'm a fucking loser. And I was like, I love hyacinth. Wow. Cures. It's a cure-all. Whatever. Don't want to brag. But the Hyacinth House Curiosities and Floral Boutique in Buffalo, New York did follow me. My power knows no bounds. My influence is boundless. Should I DM them and be like, can I get free flowers for a year and I'll promo you? I'm the worst. I hate I'm not an influencer or whatever the fuck. I just talk way too fucking much, and I just decided to monetize out of it or like do something. Hey, maybe have a little bit of a career. Okay, pay my bills out of it. But I don't know how this works. I don't know how I'm like, here's a brand. One time, hey, a brand that came up to me and was like, hey, do you want some money for that? It was a vibrator. I promote a vibrator. So I'm not gonna. How do I go from vibrator to Hyacinth Boutique and Curiosities in Buffalo, New York? I don't know how that happens. It's shocking to me almost that this is the level, the range that my influence has on the internet. I will say that vibrator, good quality, good quality, amazing quality. Um, cheers to them. Cheers to them. That's a great wine. That's amazing. Cherry Blossom. I think it was $4.99, $5.99. I feel like the cheaper the wine, the better. I don't know. I feel like the more expensive wines, they're just doing it for what? What did you do that was special? Oh, you did it in the vats of mahogany? Oh, yeah. Well, I did it in not that. And I produced the wine for the people. You're producing the wine for the rich who we're supposed to be eating. So that's weird of you. That's very anti the people. When I create a wine, I just decided that right now. When I create a wine brand, it will be $2.99. I will actually lose money on this business endeavor, and I'm ready for it. Money is fake. Money's not real. I hate money so much, but I want so much of it too because I want to spend it. Have I talked about this before yet? I think so. I don't know, but I think that's money, money, money must be funny in a rich man's world. I will go to. I need to stop there because I will get a copyright strike on that because that was very beautiful. But yeah, money is freak behavior. If you have a large sum of wealth, you are part android. You were made in a test tube. You have hair plugs. If you're poor, oh my God, if you're poor, you're the coolest person to ever exist. You cry after watching every and all movies. You cry after if it's a documentary about dolphins, you're weeping. Let's cut that one out. I've been languishing so much, and I like the word languish instead of being lazy and being susceptible to the symptoms of my chronic depression. Languish sounds more lush. I've just been languishing. Okay? I'll be in bed after like 17 hours, and I'm like, why don't I feel rested? Why? Why are my feet numb? Why does my brain feel like mush? Yeah. It's hard out there. And then I'll get up and I'm like, wow, I should be getting up more often. This is crazy. And then I feel like I'm going to vomit. And then that cycle happens for like a couple days. Just a couple days. And then I see the light at the end of the tunnel and I'm like, oh my God, I'm just a freak. That's crazy. Like that's medically insane and could be studied multiple times by multiple different psychiatry places. Should I become a test rat? Should I be researched? I think I'd make a lot of money. I haven't even looked at my notes for this episode because wow, I can't believe. Should I follow Hyacinth House Curiosity? Word of advice, shorten the name. Way too long. Hyacinth House Curiosities and Floral Boutique in Buffalo, New York. Should I follow them back? Should we do a follow for follow? Floral Boutique and Gift House, featuring items that help us to honor birth, life, death, and everything in between. What about getting out of a depressive episode? That would be good. That would be good. Oh my god, stop looking at my DMs. I need to look at my things. Um oh. Well, I don't have my hair down, so we can't really talk about my hair, but I did dye it. Yeah, I did dye it. Can you tell? Probably not. I'm trying to be like a little bit more like relaxed with my manic episodes where I'm like, you can have fun, okay, but like be like have fun light, okay. I like expressing myself clearly, but it like in ways that aren't always verbal. So it was either get little like blonde bits or shave my head. It was a toss up. It really was. The night before, I was there with my fucking coin, being like, "What's she gonna do?" No, but we just did the highlights because I'm trying to grow out my hair. Oh my god, I fucking hate it. I feel like such a fuck. I feel like a baby. You know when you have like a baby? I don't have any babies, but but like, I, I have two nephews. I forgot what they were to me. Oh my god. Um, and like seeing their little hair grow. I don't know. I don't know what the correlation is here. I'm a child. And my brain is having a panic. I swear, I write my notes down for each episode drunk as fuck or like first thing in the morning when your brain is still not working. Another one of my notes is why the fuck do people go in caves and crevices for? Let's talk about that because who is going, those like documentaries or whatever, and it's like they got stuck in the neck of the Mount Peligi crevice or whatever the fuck. Why are you in there? Why in what world did your brain say that's a good idea? No wonder you're getting stuck in there. Like you already came out of one crevice, your mom. Why do you want to do that? Why do you want to do that again? But like with Mother Nature. Oh, this is kind of poetic. Hold on. Let me write a song about it. You came out. Oh, but some people are born cesarean. Let's just say for poetry, for my poem. You came out of your mom, and now you want to do it again, but with Mother Nature. And the song is called Mother Nature Crevice. You are one with Mother Nature. It's always men too. It's a kink. It's a kink. It's like what is it? Not a birthing kink. Does that exist? I don't know. There's so many out there that I'm dumbfounded every time. I'm like, well, that one exists? Oh my god. I stayed like fucking freaking out about the foot fetish. I stayed freaking the fuck out on that one. And then and then I Google shit and I'm like, this can't be real. They're real. Oh my god. Call me a simpleton. I just want forehead kisses. I just want to be held and cherished. Maybe some pats on my back every once in a while. Good job. Some of you are freaks. Stop going in crevices and nooks and crannies of the earth. Have you asked if she wants that? Did you say, "Hey earth, can I enter you?" I don't think so. I think you're just going in there. You're raw dogging the earth, man. You're going in cold turkey. No wonder you're getting stuck. No wonder. Every about like 6 to 8 months, I want to redecorate my whole house. I like change. I like controlled change. And so then in my home, I'm like, that light fixture is horrendous. I'm going to go ahead and change that. Or like this table is horrendous. I just recently put this table in. I had my work from home desk or whatever. I enjoy changing things out. It brings me a lot of joy. So then, yeah, I peruse architectural digest and interior decor bullshit online all the time. You know what really gets my panties up to crack? Open concept to me is the most ugly thing I've ever seen. Hey, put a door on that. Hey, what the freak? I hate, like, my house is like, I mean, fairly open concept, but it's also like 3 feet big. So I don't know what you want me to do. If I could add a door here, I would. If I could add a door there, I would. I like enclosures, okay? Because as someone who works from home, I'm always in my fucking house. Like, I like it when I can like divide spaces. When I'm in my room, I always close my door. I'm like, I don't want to see the hallway. I want to be in like my little space, okay? And so then I see these like modern open concept homes. Hey, just go ahead and live in a hut. Just go ahead and live in one big go ahead and live in a gazebo. Because that is ugly. Okay? I need wall space. Do you understand? I'm a controlled hoarder. We'll get into that later on. But no. I do myself a disservice. I am a controlled maximalist. I like trinkets and shit. I like things. Can you tell? Okay? But everything usually has a place. The more wall space that I have, oh my God, the better I'm going to be. I'm going to be in such a great mood that I'm like, I have this wall and I need to decorate this wall. When you have an open concept, you have 4 walls. I need more than 4. I need at least 7. At least 7 on the first level. What is this called? Level? First plane? The first existence of elements? Level. What is it? Story? On the first. Hey, what story are you on? I don't know. But you know what I mean. Okay? I need wall space. Okay? I was telling someone recently that I really like wallpaper, and I saw the most scared look in this person's eyes of like, oh no. I have to like breadcrumb it, especially when I'm like meeting someone new. I'm like, so, do you like white walls? And if they say yes, I'm like, what do you think about like textured walls? What if like there's like a hypothetical white wall, but you don't really see the white because there's a lot of shit on it? How do you feel about that? Because I need a gauge. I need a gauge to see if like we're gonna be cool. Most times it's like you get freaks that are obsessed with minimalism. I'm like, you don't know how to live. What are you living for? Who are you trying to impress? The monks? Oh my God, they're not impressed. They want you to be happy. Put shit on your walls. Paint it red. Paint it. Jesus would want you to have a red wall. I think that's what Jesus would really want for us to enjoy. Hey, paint the ceiling maroon. I don't vibe. I don't. And I don't, like, I'm not trying to be mean of like the minimalist open concept, but like, listen, I already went to nun camp. I've already been there. I've done the like mundane, like we cannot be like icons and whatever shit. What am I saying? I'm Catholic, or I was raised Catholic. Okay, we love glimmer. Glitz and glam is part of our Ave Maria at the end of Mass. We say glitz and glam. Go Catholics. Yeah, it's new. Yeah, Pope Francis was like, add that to the script. Glitz and glam. We love Catholics. Go Catholics. I think that would get a couple of recruits in. Because they're losing them. We need to modernize the Catholic Church. I should be doing the Catholic PR. I think I'd be really great at it. And be like, do you like wine? Do you like hanging out with your girlies? Come to church. And it's like you do like a little like wine tasting. It would be pre and post mass. Yeah. And then you would have like a charcuterie board and be like, this bread and of Jesus. What is it? Bread and butter? No. Can you tell I haven't gone to mass in 12 years? The body and blood. This body of Christ. This is from the San Laurent region. That is from Napa Valley. Yeah. Jesus there. He's sick, man. And then like that's how you bring like the cool cats back in, you know? You got to know how to run your cult, because if you just like you're mean and speak in tongues, you're not going to get shit. No one's going to come over and be like, "Oh my god, what a cool vibe." No one's going. Why do you think Pentecost, you know what? I'm not going to talk about the Pentecostal church because they're going to come get me. We're going to leave that separate. I'm also still very sick. So, this is when I was on a run a couple days ago, and it smelled like a Subway sandwich shop. But I said, you know the lingering smell of a Subway sandwich shop nearby when you're walking outside from around 4 to 6 p.m.? What's that about? I don't think I live anywhere close to a Subway sandwichery, but it always smells like a Subway sandwich when I'm out. When I'm doing my little steps and shit. I'm like, where is Subway? How did the pungent odor of a Subway sandwichery be here in my presence? And I looked on a map. I was like, where's the closest Subway? Nowhere close to me. How is it getting there? There has to be an underground Subway sandwichery in my neighborhood. Because you know that smell of just like mayonnaise lettuce. It's pungent and you know it. You know it immediately. It's not a Quiznos. It's not a Jersey Mike's. It's a Subway sandwich shop. And it's always at 4 to 6 p.m. 4 to 6 p.m. I'm not displeased, by the way. But it gets me going. I'm like, oh, I'm hungry. Oh, I could go for a sub. I could go. Foot long? You know, like it's tempting. Or do you think that there's a car that drives around my neighborhood and then there's like a Subway perfume, and then you're just like, I don't think they're that smart. No, they wouldn't do that. I'm very shocked and surprised that I'm not like in PR and marketing, because not only did I just right now just 100% give the Catholic Church a great way of getting new recruits, I also figured out a way for Subway to get more business from the hours of 4 to 6 p.m. Make a perfume, hire some drivers, some Uber Eats drivers, and every time someone orders a Subway sandwich from the Subway sandwichery, you spray. You spray the perfume. You do a couple of, oh, let's go down that street. Let's go down that street. Oh, it's in the exhaust. You put it in the car's exhaust. That's how you do it. I'm fixing world problems. And we have politicians out here fucking picking their boogers and doing fucking nothing. Cheers. I did have a note about talking about grief. But like, yeah, I'm sad. My stepdad died 3 years ago, and it hurts my heart. What about it? Like, grief is so annoying. At this point, like, I'm so sick of it. Like, grief, whether it be someone drops dead on you or pretends that you don't exist, like my dad. Like, it's just like, it's weird. I'm so annoyed with it at this point that I'm like, hey, fuck you. Like, I think I'm entering into this stage of grief that is so, I'm so pissed. And it's not even like, I've always been angry, especially when I'm slighted and when shit, like I'm so angry that, if you don't know, like, a little bit of background on me, my stepdad died very suddenly from a heart attack. In May, it'll be 3 years. And like, I'm so fucking mad at that motherfucker. I'm so angry that I'm like, how dare you? It's such a weird emotion that I didn't think that I would have to deal with like a pretty big death in my family so young. And that's very privileged of me to say, of like, what the fuck? I was 25. I was like, I'm in my prime, bitch. Like, I'm whatever. And then this hits you, and then you have to realize it really brought a lot of things to the surface of like my mental health and my coping mechanisms, and I'm grateful for it now to a certain degree, that I'm like, oh, I realize that this is what I do when I shut down. I'm someone who I get very overwhelmed very easily, and I don't like talking about it. I shut down. I become a mute. And that side of me, and especially when it comes to grief and just like even in relationships too, it's like I'm so angry that that is the way that I deal with it. Like it pisses me off. And it pisses me off that it has to be these like big moments in my life and these big like decision making moments that have to push me in order to make a change. And I don't want to do that. I think I've dealt with a healthy amount of grief and of sadness and of negativity that at this point I'm like, come on, girl. Like it's getting old fucking quick, you know? And that in combination with my anger can get really volatile for me, where it's like this shutting down process, and I know it, I feel it, I immediately know that it's gonna happen. Of like, if I'm if if I'm around you and I'm just sitting there and doing nothing, I'm fucking fuming, man. I'm fucking angry. Like, and I hate that. It's like I don't need to be doing that. The energy needs to be expelled, and that's what I feel like I at least I know that I'm gonna have to work on that every day of my life. That is something that does not come natural to me, to not bottle it up and then explode. That's so unhealthy and bad. Don't even think about the people that are on the receiving end of it. It's bad for you. It's bad for your health. And I didn't realize this until a year and a half after my stepdad's death, that I was like, "Oh my god, you're mentally sick. You're insane a little bit, and you you can't go on doing this shit, cuz you're going to do bad things to yourself if you're catching my drift. This is not healthy." And so then making that shift of like, holy shit, I have to take care of myself. And what does that look like? Seeking professional help, but not just like, oh, whatever. Like, I needed help. Like, and I am not afraid to say that, or be like, I did not know how to deal with myself. I didn't know how to do it. And I was shitty to people and I was shitty to myself. And so then how do I go about rectifying that and being better to myself? Let's start with that. Be better to yourself. Learn how to communicate. It's always going to be difficult for me to communicate my feelings and my emotions, because I'm not used to that at all. My whole entire life has been, you're a fucking fly on the wall, you know? But now I'm like, I'm an adult. These things are going to happen. People around me are going to die. I'm going to die one day. I conflict is going to happen. Like, this is part of life, you know? And grief, kind of reeling it back into, that kind of side of it, it's normal. And it's normal for me to feel angry, and it's normal for me to be sad, and to have these emotions. And they need to be expelled, you know? And when you learn a good way to communicate that to yourself and to others, that is my overarching goal in life, is learning to take my time, to be generous with myself, and to empathize with the people around me. Because 9 times out of 10, especially before, I, had help and this, that, and the other, I took things so personally. And sometimes it was personal attacks. 9 times out of 10, it's not, though, and learning to have grace with other people and learning to have grace with yourself. And I bring this back into grief of like, I'm fucking so mad at this little motherfucker that died on my ass, but I have grace for him because I don't think he would have chosen to die. You know, I don't think he was like, yeah, I'm so excited to die, you know? But there's so many things out of your control, like your death, like, um, what your neighbor does, what this person does, like the decisions of other people are not your business. They're none of your business. How you react to that and how you take in that information is all that you can do. So, learning how I can still feel grief and go through these stages of grief and being angry and sad and upset and all that. 3 years is a really long time. And I thought I would be more evolved than how I feel right now. And it's okay. I'm not. It still really upsets me. And I don't think it's ever going to get to a point where it doesn't upset me. But being okay with that. And learning that it's a part of life. And that it doesn't have to be my end all be all. It doesn't have to be my pity party. Because I don't want that for myself. And my stepdad wouldn't want that for me. He would have already slapped the shit out of me at this point. Be like, you fucking dumb bitch. Get over it. What about it? I died, you're gonna die next. What about it? And getting to that place where it doesn't affect me in my future. That's something that I work on every day. And the way that I can get there is by being the best communicator that I can. And by being humble with myself and with others. And learning that everyone has fucking baggage. Everyone is going through something. Everyone has a story. You're not special. I'm special. You're not special. No, but truly, we're not fucking special. 8 billion people on this fucking rock. It's insane to me. But there's also a sense of community in that I feel like, oh shit, I'm not reinventing the wheel with these feelings. I'm not creating something new. There are so many other people that are feeling exactly the same way that I am. And what a blessing to be able to be part of a community like that, or to connect with other people that are feeling that way. That's 2 years ago. I would have victimized myself. I would have said everyone is out to get me. The world hates me. It's embarrassing. It gets to a point where I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe I did that. Or I can't believe this happened. Or I said this or that. It's part of the growing pains of adulthood and being a human being. I see that now. But shit. Did I go through the ringer? Maybe thrice. Okay? And I'm a better person for it. And I can't wait to use the skills and everything that I've learned throughout this time. I can't wait to use it for good and to be a better person for it. That I choose to look at it in a positive way. Because if I just sit here and continue to sulk, there's no point. And trigger warning, but it is. And this is where my brain goes. When you're chronically ill, you understand what I'm saying. But you don't see a point in continuing the process of life. You don't see it. I used to be asked so much by, people in my life, like, where do you see yourself in 5 years? What are your goals and aspirations? And the scariest thing was that I would see nothing. I would see black. And that was when I said, holy shit, I need help. you know, and now you can ask me, and I'm like, I don't know, but like, I see like a beach. Like I see, I want to get married. I'd love to have kids. I would have never said that. I would have never said like ever because I didn't think I deserved to have that. I didn't think that I was worthy enough to be happy. And that's such crazy bullshit. Wow, we were really going on a tangent today, but I did feel like it was time to get a little personal, you and I. Um but I do deserve that. I deserve to be happy. I deserve to be in a loving relationship. I deserve to have goals and aspirations and to be excited about life. And let me tell you, therapy and medication is not the answer for everyone, but it was the right answer for me. It is what I so desperately needed for so many years. And yeah, I will always be a proponent of seeking help, whether it be you on your own or couples therapy or family therapy. And whatever therapy means to you too. Talk therapy works for me. It doesn't work for everyone. I, I've I've had therapists in the past that I fucking hate. They're so dumb. So I get it. I hate saying it's a journey, but it is. It's a fucking journey, man. Like, you need to find the people that make sense for you in your life. And that goes for coworkers, it goes for friends, it goes for partners and um yeah, therapists. They're on a list too. I thought I just deleted all of my notes. And do you understand how horrible that would be? Okay, I didn't. I guess the last thing I want to talk about, sorry, this episode's going to be a little short because I feel emotionally drained after that. And I'm kind of seeing how I want to do like the last bit of these episodes of like, do I want to do audience voice note entries or do I want to do like Reddit stories? I love Two Hot Takes is one of my favorite podcasts ever. And I could listen to Morgan's voice for hours on end, and I do. Hey, and I do. Um, so I think it's going to be a blend of the two, and maybe we'll dive into like more like Am I the Asshole Reddit stories um for next episode. But to wrap things up, hey, why are we making so many biopics? I, as someone who studied film, is, in the adjacent entertainment industry to a certain degree, that's definitely somewhere that I would like to live in as a career. You know, so, I'm so upset that all we're doing is remakes and biopics. Do we have nothing else to fucking say? Like, I was already pissed last episode with the Elvis biopic. Horrendous. Now there's a Bob Marley one. Um, how many countless Marilyn Monroe ones? The other Elvis one that I don't even want to watch. I know it's our girl Sofia Coppola. I don't even want to watch it because I'm like, do we have nothing else to say? And then now when I was doing my doom scrolling on TikTok, I see they're making a fucking Michael Jackson one. Leave Michael alone. Well, how do we feel about Michael Jackson? I went like down a rabbit hole after seeing that, like, oh, look at the, whatever photos on set of the new Michael Jackson biopic. I went down this like, oh my god, hours long of like Michael documentary clips. And I'm like, I feel bad for the guy. I don't know. I don't know. Is this bad? I don't know. I'm not saying he's a good guy, but I feel pity for him. That must have sucked. Coming from someone who had a shit dad, I'm like, I get it. I empathize with Michael to a certain degree. Not in the same way, but of like having a parental figure that is a bit shitty to you, Doesn't really love you. But when you're in public, it's like, oh yeah. Oh my God. Look, she's a little cutie. I empathize with that side of it to a certain degree. Michael Jackson needed therapy. Hey, Mikey boy needed some little chit chat time with a therapizer, okay? Because that man had so many complexes, okay? Maybe I am interested in a biopic. And it's his nephew. His nephew is playing him, which is kind of cute. I actually love that. Hopefully he can act. Hey, you know what? I'm actually not mad about this biopic. Hey, I'm intrigued. But all the rest of them, stop doing that. Why aren't we making like I'm not saying I like RoboCop, whatever the fuck weird shit, Transformer, I don't know. We like that shit at least is original. At least there's something going on, you know? Why are we remaking in the what's up with Charlotte's Web? Not Charlotte's Web. Madam Web. What are we do? Shut up. Go ahead and shut up. I will on record, put it on the permanent record. I hate superhero movies. Get out of fucking town. Stop creating those fucking dumpster fire shit garbage cinema. And that's not even cinema. That shit is ass crud. That shit is so bad. Why are you wearing a fucking suit shit thing where your bits can't breathe and you're somehow like really flexible and shit? You know that when they put on those suits that they're putting lotion on, but then you know like when you put on lotion then you're putting on like leggings or and then it just gets stuck. You know those motherfuckers are so uncomfortable, but then they're also like running on buildings. Unrealistic. That doesn't happen. Why are they wearing like sweatpants? You know that gives you the range of motion, the leg motion to like karate chop and shit. Why are you wearing and then like the dudes having like ab shit? Hey, shut up. We know it's fake. And then their little groin bit is like a little bigger. Hey, I know your ween is small. Hey, Batman, we know you're not packing. We know. Let me know if there's any other biopics that I need to be pissed off about. Because I'm over it. I'm over it. Also, side note, okay. I watched The Zone of Interest a couple weeks ago. I don't know if anyone else has. Hello. Hey, you're not the only bitch. Let's watch the movie. You dumb bitch. I didn't love it. Whoa! I didn't listen. I get it. Maybe I think I'm just a hater. It was good. Like it was like a hearty meat. It's like when you have a soup and it has like carrots and rice. But they didn't like go in with the like garbanzo beans or like the cremita on top. They like didn't go full like this is a soup. They said this is a soup instead of this is a soup. You know? And like I like it, but you know what's better is Anatomy of a Fall. Now that movie got my bitch excited. That had a twinge of sexual tension, and I did not mean. Whoa, the lawyer. The lawyer was sexy. The lawyer made me feel like love is out there. Oh my god, why did they not kiss? Oh my god, I hate that they did not do a smoochie, like a passionate smoochie at the bar. I might rewatch it for the hot lawyer. Wow. Also at the French court, can we talk about like how insane that is? They have like no proof and they're like, we're taking you to court. She was like, hello, like do you have any DNA tests or anything or like what's going on? They're like, no. But like he did fall. And you're married to him, so it was you. What? Hey, hey Siri, put in a little note that says to never move to France because if I sneeze crooked, they're gonna take me to court. Okay, save that. I'm never moving to France. That's crazy to me. That's insane. Anyway. Okay, that's enough blabbering for today. If you do have any advice that you want me to answer, send me a voice note. You can do it on Spotify, I believe, and then you can do it on Christiane blah blah on Instagram or Christiane Escobar, my Instagram, my personal one. Also on Instagram. So go ahead and send that. But yeah, we might be experimenting with the last section, the last part, the end bit of these episodes. So thank you for listening. Thank you for being patient with me as I had an existential crisis and was also physically sick. So thank you for listening and enjoying episode 3. Next episode is next week. So episode 4, we're back on track, baby girl. Okay? So thank you. Goodbye. Send in a voice note. Rate me 5 stars because hello, I know you would rate me 6 if you could. All right. Cheerio. Ciao, ciao.